D-O-E. What's good, fellas? What's good? It's game time. It's game time. What's good? Drop some comments in the chat for me. Let me get the stream up over here. Let me get the stream up on my other. Y'all know us tech, IT and all that. I got screen. What am I doing on this side? What am I doing on that side? What is good, fellas? What is good? Kendrick, what's good, bro? Rayshawn, what's good? Gary, what's good? I know I see familiar names. James, what's good, brother? Oh man, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Please drop some fire emojis in the chat, man. I'm a fan of the fire emojis. I'm a fan of the fire. Drop some fire. Let me know you here. Where you from? Did you watch all 3 days? Like, where we at, man? I really want to turn this thing up, man. I'm bringing out all my motivational coaching skills right now. What's good, fellas? What's good? It's been a crazy 3 days, but we are here. Day number 3. I told you, 3 days. 3 days is all I needed. I've done 21-day challenges, 14 days, 10, 7. Man, 5. I'm like, no, we gon' put this all together in 3 days. I'm gonna change your life in 1, 2, 3 days. Today is the final day. It's the bang. I've let it all out. I've given it all. I'm gonna really give it all today. I'm gonna really give it all, but you gotta stay all over. It's only 30 minutes. This ain't no 1 hour, 2 hour, none of that. So it's 30 minutes. But you definitely got to stay for all 30 because I got to know we committed. All right. So drop. All right. Who here completed all 3 days? And if you didn't, that's all good, man. You here now. But who here completed all 3 days? Let me know if you actually made it. We started was Sunday. No, Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, and today. Who completed all 3 days? And I know my chat is usually delayed, so I got to check lives on here. All right, we're going to go through. We're going to give a recap either way. So we're going to recap day 1. We're going to recap day 2. And then we're going to go through day 3. And what will happen if you actually adopted the Discipline 6. All right, so let me get my notes back pulled up. I can see y'all comments. Fire, bro. James, I know you was definitely committed. Took the discipline score day 1. I reviewed it like I said I would, even though it took me a little longer than I wanted to. Got a lot going on in my personal life. That's for dang sure. All right, let me get this pulled up. All right, so I'm gonna recap each of the days, man. For anybody that missed the days, regardless, I'm gonna recap it. Just so you have a full understanding of what has happened inside of this rebuild. So the reason I decided to do this rebuild, because I had to rebuild my life for the last 2 years. All right, I went through the hardest parts of my life, depression from my spine issues. Those things bled into the marriage. That led to a separation. The bank account started bleeding. That led to the actual divorce, which just happened this past April now. April 20th to be exact. And I've had to dig deeper than ever as a man to pull myself out of this, through this, and it's far from over. It's far from over. Like this is the beginning, right? I'm in a new chapter in my life. Raising kids that are half in my house, half not. Drop-offs, pickups, split expenses. Custody arrangements, and then we go into all the business dynamics because we had a business together, 2 businesses to be exact, right? It's just ugly, and I don't wish this on no man, no person, but unfortunately 50% of us gonna go through it, right? Especially in current society that's kind of promoting not being with a family and all of the different nuances. But either way, God took me on a journey and I had to rebuild. I had to start over from scratch. I'm talking about physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. I had to completely start over with nothing but my mind. The body was broken at the time. I was going through all the spine stuff, stem cell and Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, deep dry needle cell in Florida. I'm over here flying all around the U.S. I almost went to Mexico, right? Just to try to rehabilitate the disc inside of my spine. But it goes deeper than that. And I started to lose myself. I started to lose, mentally, right? That's when that D word kicked in and I'm, just not myself. And then physically, I gained 40 some pounds, right? Eating, drinking, every day. I'm talking about every day, every day, right? It was bad. And I'm sure there's a couple of brothers on here who's going through that process. And I'm here to tell you that ain't the way, and turn around before you can't turn around. So day zero was all about like the start of the rebuild. It was all about the fact that I had to figure out how to get in control of myself. And by in control of myself, I specifically mean not my mind and my body yet, but specifically, what is the specific thing that we have to control? It's our emotions, right? That's the thing. If you need sugar because you have a feeling, that's emotional. If you have to yell, scream to get your point across, the angry black man, that's lack of emotional control. If you can't force your body to move and then you say things like, I'm not motivated, that's lack of emotional control. Like you can't regulate yourself. And we all have experienced seasons where we could not regulate ourselves inside of our lives. We've all went through that, to where the emotions, the vices are getting the best of us. So inside of day one, there is 3 things that I wanted you to understand. First off, number 1 is you're trying to solve the wrong problem. If you are struggling with your weight, 73% of black men are overweight. 56% of us have high blood pressure, and we say, I just have high blood pressure, which is the number 1 reason we leave this earth early. Our diabetic rates 2 times than the next group behind us, right? I can go all day on the stats. The most sleep deprived group, the most depressed group. But what's crazy is we're also the most athletically gifted, strong, prideful group at the same time, right? So we say things like it runs in our families. How can it run in our family, but I have the best genetics on this planet? We run every sport that we choose to run. If we want to go run rugby right now, we can go run. We can take that complete sport. If we felt like taking soccer, we could take it, right? Because we're genetically blessed. So you can't be genetically blessed and say, well, type 2 diabetes runs in my family. No, what runs in our families is when we stopped our sport, most of us, that was it as far as a healthy lifestyle, right? And the reason why we were doing the sport wasn't for the sport, right? We did the sport for A, your parents made you do it, B, competitiveness, C, it's the cool thing to do to be cold on the basketball court, or you get the girls to win. We didn't do the sport for health. So we didn't work out or go to practice for health reasons. And what happened is we became adults and we exchanged our sport for this sedentary lifestyle here. Now we all sitting. Most of us got computer jobs, especially if you're in a corporate or exec role, and you done gain a whole bunch of weight because of that. Getting married, kids, all of the stress and the responsibilities. So then, now that we realize you get to the point where you realize you got a weight problem and you keep trying to solve the wrong problem. Ketos, diet plans, meal prepping, personal trainers, tracking devices. I can go all day. All of those things work, but they work for the problem they solve, right? For the problem they solve. They don't work for the actual problem that we are dealing with, which is behavior, which is lack of self-control, which is lack of self-discipline. We've lost ourselves, right? And on top of it, the pride of the black man, we think we can do everything by ourselves, which is the second problem. You trying to do this alone, by yourself, repetitively, over and over. You talk to yourself. A lot of us, not most of us, don't believe in counseling or marriage therapy. A lot of us don't believe in going to the doctor. So then we have a heart attack that we could have prevented if we just got the diagnosis. That don't mean you got to take the pills. Maybe you just need the wake up call so you can get it together. And then 3, no real accountability. right? There's nobody holding you to the standard. So that was day one. Day number two was all about the discipline 6. So I introduced the discipline 6 in day number two, which is the 6 disciplines that I coach inside a discipline club. The 6 disciplines, 3 food rules and 3 movements. When it comes to movement, the DC 15-minute workout, which I'm going to give you today. When it comes to movement, the daily 2-mile walk, which we started that on day one. When it comes to movement, we aim to hit 10,000 steps every single day. These are the 3 movements and the only 3 you have to do. Of course, you can do more when you're really locked in and disciplined, and I got systems for that too, but that's all you need to do. Then it's the 3 food rules, which is the hard part because you have to control everything that's going into your body. And we don't think that we don't think we have to control. It's socially acceptable in our culture to eat terrible and drink alcohol frequently. By frequently, I'm talking about 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. This is normal. It's normal behavior in America already. But in our culture, we take it to the next level, right? We all grew up eating corner store food. We all grew up in McDonald's. It was always a McDonald's or Burger King on the corner. We all grew up, hot Cheetos was a part of the everyday diet. And then now we're adults and we're still eating that same way, except we've advanced it. Now we have Uber Eats. You can just order it. DoorDash, you can just order it. Feeling like it can come to your door. Out of the 20 men on it, we about to order right now. We about to order as soon as I'm done with this stream. We probably gonna place an Uber Eats order. And then you add alcohol on top of that. So you got sugar addictions. You got fast food addictions, fried food addictions. And then, of course, alcohol, which half of the people are functioning alcoholics. We just don't talk about it, which was something that I was dealing with the whole time I was going through this process until I finally slapped myself into reality. So putting the right things into your body is not simple. It's not easy, which is why no diet works. And there's 3 rules that I coach in Discipline Club. Rule number 1, do not drink sugar ever. The only exception is a fruit smoothie. There's no exceptions to that rule. A fruit smoothie. Now, of course, we do drink alcohol. And when we do, it's Manhattans, old fashioned, straight, neat, on the rock. No margaritas, no lemon drops, none of that, man. Mostly the liquor, not all the sugar that comes with it. Right? So that's the first full rule. Second full rule, we stop eating at 9 p.m. because ain't nothing good going into your body after 9. Nothing good. We are eating complete garbage after 9. Nobody's grabbing an apple after 9 because the reasons, you're not hungry unless you actually was at an event late and you didn't eat or whatever it is. But I'm talking about a normal day. You're not hungry. You're bored. It's time to relieve stress. I done worked for 10 hours. I done dealt with these kids. I done dealt with this woman. We're looking for our vice. So we cut off that eating at 9 p.m. And then finally, rule number 3, we stop eating the foods that most of us are addicted to, which is BS, the sugar. We just can't stop eating, drinking sugar and ultra processed foods. And it's not all our fault because these are the things that are pushed in America. These are the things that are pushed in our culture. But what you have to understand, these foods are taking away your quality of life. So the weight, that 50 pounds you have right now when you sitting down, these foods are the reason why that is there. Plus being sedentary. Comment in the chat box. How much do you sit per day and how much weight do you actually have to lose? Let me see where we at. Because the average in all the years I've been doing this it's like 40 to 50 pounds. That's the average. Definitely high blood pressure. That's like almost every person that applies for every brother that applies for my coaching. 30% is type 2 diabetes. 40% high cholesterol. I try to remember all my stats. So comment in the chat box, man. How much weight do you have to lose and what are you diagnosed with? If you don't mind sharing. All right. We don't know each other. And even if we did, what would that matter? But comment in the chat box. I want to know what we dealing with here. All right. So day 2 was all about the discipline 6. And that's the system right? The 3 food rules and 3 movements that I created to make this process so simple and so easy to do that you don't even have to think. Removing thinking, removing time, removing stress, removing, do I need to go to the gym? No. Do these 6 things every single day. So that was what yesterday's was about. Now today I'm going to actually give you the Discipline 6. I'm going to give it to you. I created a full breakdown of what the Discipline 6 is. Let me scroll on the comments so I can see everything. What the Discipline 6 is, how to incorporate it, everything. I wrote it all out. I took 4 or 5 days to really nail what the Discipline 6 is, even though we've been doing it in Discipline Club every single day. But I'm going to tell you, all right, Phil, what's good, brother? Let's get it, bro. Moses, what up, bro? Vincent, what's good, brother? All right. Eric, what's up, brother? All right, what's good, fellas? I'm glad y'all here, man. I'm glad we locked in. All right, so, fellas, I'm going to give you a copy of the Discipline 6. Once we hop off of this stream, I'm going to give you a copy. It's going to be pinned in the comments of this video. I want everyone to come back to one place. It's going to be pinned right here in the comments. But regardless, I coached yesterday for 30 minutes on the Discipline 6. I just coached again on the Discipline 6. But the real problem is, how do we execute the Discipline 6? And that's what I built Discipline Club for, to actually execute the Discipline 6 every single day. Now I'm about to pull up this screen and show you the method to my madness with the Discipline 6. So hang on with me. I'm about to actually show you why this is so effective. All right, so this is our hub for all my club members. Let me break down what happens if you actually execute the 3 movements and the 3 food rules. If you do that 15-minute workout every day, you're going to burn anywhere from 200 to 450 calories. If you do the daily walk, 100 to 200 to 300 calories. If you hit that 10,000 step, right, that's a golden one. 400 to 700 calories. If you follow the 3 food rules, this is the hard part. It's always input. It's easy once you get the rhythm down with exercise. Input and controlling what you put in your body is so damn hard it don't make no sense, right? You stop drinking juice and pop and all that sugar, 150 to 500 calories. You stop eating that BS, 300 to 1,000 plus calories. You stop eating after 9, 200 to 600 calories. Easy money. When you total this all up, it puts you in a deficit from anywhere between 1,500 and 3,500 calories. And I'm going to show you in just a second how effective this is. Now, let me pull the screen back. All right. So I just gave you the breakdown, and this is all going to be in the guide as well, right? I'm giving this to you. Now I want you to understand what the real problem is. The real problem is, if you have been struggling with your weight for 10 plus years, which majority, 89% of the men that apply for my coaching, it's been a decade or more. I always ask one simple question. What is your weight goal? And how long has it been since you've seen that number? So comment inside of the chat box. What is your weight goal? And how long has it been since you've seen that number? 10 years, 5 years, 13 years, 12 years. I'm going to wait for some comments. What is the weight goal and how long has you been? Ray Sean, that's crazy, brother. Black Super Dad, OG. Good work, bro. Hey, round of applause, brother. Round of applause. All right, comment in the chat box, fellas. What is your weight goal and how long has it been since you've seen that number? Has it been a decade? Has it been 2 decades? How long has it been? I'm going to wait to get some comments. 12 years. Okay. All right. What's good, Gary? It's been 12 years. Drop some more. Come on, fellas. Talk to me. I know y'all on the stream. Talk to me. Well, I think I'm delayed. That's why. Or I'm ahead. All right. One month went back up. Yeah, that's typical, man. Anthony, yeah. Beast mode. Beast mode, brother. Let's go. All right. Comment, man. Talk to me. How long has it been since you've seen that number? The reason why that question is so important is because it tells you what is that, Sean? What up, Sean? 2007. The reason that question is so important because it tells you how many years of the wrong behavior or not being disciplined you've spent. And that's the real problem. The real problem is your habits and behaviors that you continue to revert to. So what I did when I built Discipline Club, I'm going to tell you what the breakdown is inside of the club and how we install the Daily Discipline 6. This is what happens. So this is our member hub. All right. This is what happens when you install a Daily 6. When you install my Discipline 6, Anthony Locke is right here inside of this group. Anthony, I actually think you might be down more than 19. All right. Brian, 24 pounds. Charles, 22. Dave Taylor, 59. Eric, man, came in. I've been able to walk 2 miles, 12.8 pounds. I'm going to take it. James Daniel, going through a lot like me, 17 pounds. All right, Jason, all my members. Larice is 60-year-old man, 58 pounds. Anthony is right here in the chat box. Anthony is 62, I believe. Anthony, how old are you, brother? All right, Lucas, 37 pounds, another OG, right? And Randall, Rod, 38 pounds. I can go all day. This is what happens. I got 55 members inside of my club right now. Emerson, like I can go all day. So what happens, and there's 4 parts of this. There are 4 systems that I install inside of Discipline Club. The first system is the Daily Discipline 6 that you track every single day in my app. You track it every single day. You log and you track what you completed out of those 6 things. Did you complete 3 of them? Did you complete 5? Did you struggle and complete 0? You track this every single day. Now, when you track it, my system, when you track the Daily Discipline, it automatically, I've just finished this. All my club members already know this is 63. Let's go. All my club members know. I just rolled all of this out. When you track the Daily Discipline, it updates your discipline score live. Exactly where you are for the month and exactly where you are for the week. And it alerts me if your score gets low, like I got a few members down here at the bottom. It alerts me when your score gets low. I track everything that you do. So we have the Daily Discipline 6, and then we're going to track it every single day with the discipline score. And then system number 3 is the Discipline Brotherhood. If you have been a part of my brotherhood before, Ray Sean talked to me, Tim Mills talked to me, Moses talked to me. There's a lot of OGs in here. Sean talked to me. We will raise your standard. This ain't no damn motivation group. This is a group of men who have chosen a different path and have chosen to get in control of themselves. We all work full-time jobs, most of us 6 figures plus, married, multiple kids, and we all came with the same problem. Life was beating us up. We was losing the battle, and our weight was a reflection of that. So this is not about being in a motivation community. It's about being in a community that has standards, right? Like I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. We have standards. First of all, we consider ourselves the first and the best. And that's the standard that we try to uphold every single day as a part of our legacy. So when you join my brotherhood, you're not just joining some group where we chit chat and motivate. No, we are disciplined men. So that's system number 3. Finally, system number 4, and that is coaching. That's where I come in. If you tell me that you are stressed, I am going to hold you accountable. You tell me you're going through a divorce or a separation like me, I'm going to hold you accountable. You tell me you're struggling with your mental health, I am going to hold you accountable. Because there's only 2 options. Either you self-sabotage and you go down, or you rise above whatever your circumstances is, whatever is going on inside of your life. The solution is all the same. It's take care of your mind and your body. That is the solution. So inside of my club, it's only 4 systems. Every day we do the daily discipline and we track it. That gives you your discipline score. Your score tallies every day, every week, and every month. If your score drops below a C average, that's where the accountability come in and the brotherhood is supporting you. We meet every single week, Saturday mornings. There's a discipline check-in and a live coaching touch point with me. 9 a.m. CST has been that same way for the last 7 years. 7 years I've been the same time, 9 a.m. CST. Most of y'all, a lot of y'all used to be on my old sessions. All right. And then finally, as a coach, I won't fail you as long as you don't want to fail yourself. I won't fail you as long as you don't want. If I could pull myself out of my situation, I'm not out of it, right? It's not like this ain't no Cinderella story where on the other side I'm all happy and fine. It's a lot. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of burning in the inside, man. But thank God I got the mindset and the willpower to take care of myself in the fire, which I went live and talked about today. So for the brothers, it's 2 paths right now. Path A, I'm going to send everybody a copy of my Discipline 6. I'm going to send you a copy, read it, start it tomorrow, lock all the way in. Path B, you do the Discipline 6 every single day with me for the next year. You drop 50 pounds. I mean, a year, we can easily do 100 depending on how much weight you have to lose, but guaranteed 50. And you actually build real discipline. Fellas, this is not easy, but it is simple. You have to eat the right things no matter what's going on in your life. It's that simple. You have to move your body no matter what is going on in your life. It is that simple. It is just not easy, which is why you need accountability. That's it, point blank. All right, so I'm going to post the link. All right, I just posted the link to my calendar. Book a discipline call with me for tomorrow. Inside of this call, we're going to go through 2 things. Your discipline score, if you didn't already take it in day 1, I'm going to send you the link for you to take it again because that's what I'm going to review, right? I'm going to actually look at your discipline. And secondly, the real roadblocks and why you haven't been able to fix your weight. Your real stressors, the 1 or 2 things that you are just struggling to overcome that's leading you to be out of control with your vices, the sugar, the sneaky alcohol, drinking too much, the snacking all day. We have to stop that. You do not need keto. You do not need carnivore. You need self-control. I build disciplined men. The first 90 days with me, you're going to drop at least 30 pounds. And then we're going to spend the rest of the time, the rest of the year, actually refining and getting you in control. That means whatever go on at the job, whatever go on with the wife, it doesn't matter. You have to work out. Yes, through hell. You have to work out every day. You have to stop eating every day. So get on my calendar for them. I open 2 days, tomorrow and the next day. I'm taking 10 brothers. We're going to have a conversation. If it's a fit for you, great. If it's not, then so be it. Regardless, you're going to leave with the Discipline 6 and a very powerful 45 minutes of my time. And my time is valuable with 3 kids, 55 clients. I got a lot going on, but I'm locked in and I'm disciplined. I'm able to handle it. I will help any brother who is serious about fixing his weight and his health if you have been struggling. But at the same time, you got to value you. We as men, especially as black men, we think it's okay that we keep prioritizing and putting the wife, the kids, the job, everything above me, which is why we die. We're the first to go in the family because everyone is first and no one taught us, no, bro, you are you. You are absolutely 100% first. So I'm going to get you to commit to putting yourself first. Book a call. I'm going to post the link with the daily 6. Once we got out of here, once this renders, if you have any questions, if you have any struggles, send me a message. These 3 days, I pray that they impacted you. But this is a journey and this is not a simple fix. Because whatever your things are holding you down, those are huge. Those are your kryptonites. For me, it's divorce and financial ruin. But hey, most people half of the people end up going through this. The motto inside of my club is discipline over everything. It does not matter what you're going through. What matters is the strength to get through it, take care of yourself, and fix you. Fix your health and fix your body before it's too late. Book in with me. I'll be talking to a few of you brothers tomorrow. DOE.